What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Complete Tech Crew. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review on the 1/2-inch high torque impact wrench with friction ring, sporting a part number of 2767-20. Of course, this is a fuel M18 fuel tool from Milwaukee. This would be my second one of this particular model, and I really do love utilizing this tool. When I'm wrenching, when I'm tinkering around or working on my own automobiles, I always go to this when necessary. I use the mid torque a lot, and I also have the M12 stubby and the M18 fuel stubby as well. So I love these tools. They are very powerful, almost overpowered in my opinion. Great tool. I run them on a HO battery just because it gives you, if you're working a lot, doing a whole lot with it, you'll wear out or burn out a 5.0 in a heartbeat. It is a very demanding tool. It's a great tool, has a great feel to it and a great weight to it. And that's also why I use this larger battery, because it can stand up on the battery with ease. Sometimes with a smaller battery, it'll tip over. So without further ado, let's just get into some of the specs on it before we bust it open and start nerding out over it. So first up, it says up to 1,400 foot-pounds nut busting torque, up to 2 times faster removal as compared to other competitors. And then it's saying that it's most compact versus other competitors. So that's always a good thing. So let's see if we can get some more specs listed off or fired off for you guys. So it's just telling you the anvil type, and then it says 1/2-inch square with friction ring, fastening torque 1,000 foot-pounds, nut busting torque 1,400 foot-pounds, drive control with bolt removal mode, and it's saying that indicating that it has 4 modes. And then it says RPMs. Mode 1, 2, 3 bolt removal, and it's just saying 550, 1400, 1750, 1750 down to 750. So, and then it says IPM, so I believe that's impacts per minute. Then it has 950 to 1750. The length of the tool is 8.4 inches, and the weight of the tool is 5.9, so just around 6 pounds. So let's go ahead and bust this thing open. I've been kind of eager to just have a new one to look at and put in my new setup and deployment that I have going for my new automobile. Let's get that thing opened up. I've had this one for quite a while. I didn't just get this one. It's just sitting back there behind me on the on my setup. That. And we just got our basic advertising media there and instructional media. And then here for this beauty, about time. Yeah, really good looking tool. Got the friction ring, got the detent pin on there. Here go our modes down here. We have an LED right here. We have our trigger, we have our reverse, then we have our forward, and we have our stop, which I always put my tools on the stop or lock because I just don't want it to run or anything while I'm in motion. I know that that's happened to all of you guys out there in the field. You'll be driving somewhere and you'll just hear something going off in the back. And hopefully it's not a saw with a blade in it, because that could never end up well. So fortunately for me, it's just been drills, impacts, and stuff like that. But still, you want to make sure you checking on everything and taking care of it. A really good looking tool. Oftentimes and not lately, guys, I've been seeing like a lot of debris, dirt, and like oil and grime. And sometimes even like right here, it's a little scratch on the body. That's fine. I do not believe this is a used tool, but I have been told in the comments several times that a lot of old tools have been getting swapped out with new tools in the packaging and making it look new. So they're almost indicating that that's happening at the distribution centers before it even gets on the truck heading to the store, that the tool will be replaced out. I don't think this one's used or anything. It just has a little dirt and a little grime and stuff on it. Just probably lackluster quality control. You know, they're in there rushing, trying to keep their quota up. I totally get it and understand. I'm not saying it's acceptable. It's not beat up or anything, but it just has a lot of dirt and oil and stuff like that on it. Sorry about that tangent, about that useless stuff. So go ahead and get it plugged in. And if you can see, guys, this tool is heavy. I will go try to find a scale and do all that, but let's just keep moving forward. If the weight is 5.9 pounds, and I'm sure with the battery to add probably another 1.5 to 2 pounds on it. Hey, you know, this is a man's tool, so you got to be ready for it. So have some strength when you're using it, and definitely have a wrist in there as well, because it'll rip it off if you're not handling this thing properly. So here go our modes. Just like on our impact, you can just cycle through your mode there. So it just cycles from 1, 2, 3, then on to the next mode there. So it's a pretty good little mode selection there. I like the light placement on there versus it being up here. You can block it with your finger. Sometimes you can't see. I like that it's kind of down there because it kind of illuminates up at an angle. So I really do enjoy that, and I think that's a nice feature on this one. So that's mode 1. That's mode 2, so you can really hear it kick in. Mode 3. So guys, the 4th mode, or the bolt removal mode, is unique in that when you're progressing forward, like for example, now I'm gonna run it for a second, you have maximum torque, speed, and power there. But when you're in reverse, it's torqued down, and for lack of better words, dumbed down a little bit. And that's for the purpose of removing the bolt safely and in a proper manner. So I think this is really cool, really intuitive tool, very great features. Again, I like the light placement. I like the actual speed modes that you have there. All of those modes, they come in handy and they absolutely serve their purpose. So let's go ahead and test out some of these 1/2-inch impact sockets from Milwaukee. These are the newer ones. I have a video out on this, but just in case you want the part number on this kit, it's a 14-piece kit, 6-point deep, 1/2-inch drive impact socket set. And these are metric sockets. And it's sporting a part number of 49667015. And again, guys, this was one of my first videos that I did. So it's not that good, but it's still up in there for you guys if you want more information or you want to see more about it. Let's go ahead and grab a number 27 here, one of these sockets, which I really like. You guys watch the video. I don't want to get into making a video about this, but let's go ahead and kind of line it up there and make sure she's on there. Good to go. And let's change our modes. Yep, it fits snug. It's on there. I always look for a lot of that articulation with a lot of bits and the actual anvil itself. I pay attention to that. You know, I don't like defects on tools, especially if you're spending $250 on a tool or more or upwards of that, even less than that. I mean, tools are expensive. Over $100, you should have a lot more integrity. And there have been some tools where I get where the chuck or the anvil or the head of it is actually rotates, and it's not smooth, straight, or a level plane. So that'll cause a lot of fluctuation in articulation with whatever bit or device you're using to drive your materials. So just consider that, check that always. That's something that I always look for. So far, so good with that. There we go. So again, guys, a good looking tool. I'm not really going to loosen or fix any fasteners. You know, you guys kind of get the point of that. I'll get better into that when I can get some more scenarios and some more setup scenarios so I can demo some more stuff for you guys. I was just excited about opening this up and getting into my new setup. It's a really, really good looking tool. Again, guys, the part number is 2767-20. So if you haven't utilized this particular wrench, give it a shot, give it a try. And if this video, you found it resourceful and it's convinced you, go ahead and give it a try. I like this tool. I like the feel of it. I'm accustomed and acclimated to the weight of it. So I'm very well versed with it. I have tried out the Makita one. That one is extremely comfortable as well. I just feel like this one just has a tad bit more power, as with most of the Milwaukee tools compared to Makita and other brands. So I do enjoy utilizing this tool, and it's a great impact wrench. So if you guys have a need for it and you're looking to switch from your air tools, consider this. It's a great tool, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you guys who have subscribed already. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. Got a lot of great content already out and a lot more great content on the way. Thank you so much for everything. Please consider subscribe, like, share, comment on Instagram and on YouTube as well. It's Complete Tech Crew spelled with a K. Be blessed. Peace, guys. Thank you so much.